Oh. Oh, look at that. What's up, y'all? Alright, you're probably like, what the hell is going on? Why are you in the dark? First of all, got another package here from none other than Kyle, aka Everything is Awesome TV. Forget my birthday at this point. This is Christmas in August. Thanks to Santa Kyle. Now, just like the previous video that I got stuff from him, which was just, I don't even know how long ago. It was not very long ago, and I got another package already. That's just crazy. That's why I'm officially calling him Santa Kyle. So why the hell am I in the dark like this with the camera like all off to the side? Only if this is more for Kyle than anything else. The way I'm shooting this, I'm kind of emulating the way I've seen him shoot when he streams live on Instagram. I don't think I'm not sure, but I don't think any of his YouTube videos are that way. So just trying to switch it up, and because I'm thanking Kyle here, I want to kind of emulate what he's done. I've when I get a chance to, when he's streaming live on Instagram, I check him out. So anyway, before I start getting cracking, I can't even talk. Here's the thing. It's past 1 in the morning. At this point, this package arrived, with the mail. It's USPS. It arrived with the mail earlier this afternoon. But I was actually out for a good part of the day. Wife and I with Summer. We went to hang out at my wife's coworker's apartment, and we swam and stuff. So I spent the day there, and then just the rest of the evening was spent doing family time, dinner, and all that good stuff, and then putting Summer to bed. So anyway, here I am. It's past 1 in the morning. I had a long day. I'm tired. But I wanted to do this. Because I didn't want to delay this. Kyle went to the trouble of sending me more goodies, which I honestly have no idea what's in here, but it's pretty heavy, and it's a pretty big medium flat rate box, as you can see. So Christmas in August. I don't know. I don't even understand why I'm having such good fortune. But Kyle, thanks so much, man. Really appreciate it. And then here's the craziest part about this. So, he just sent me a package not long ago, which was a late birthday package. I don't know if any of this is supposed to be considered still like late birthday stuff, but again, like I said, at this point, that's done. This is Christmas in August. But he already told me some other stuff that he has waiting to send me again. So I'm like, wow, I got to return the favor. I've only sent him some stuff once, so I got to get some stuff together. Well, I actually have some stuff ready. I just got to get those ready to go and sent out. So anyway, let's go ahead and crack this open. Again, I want to say in advance, thanks so much, Kyle. Really appreciate it. Sorry if I'm stumbling on words, and sorry for to all of you guys if this is weird. I'm all in the dark and stuff. To me, it's weird. I'm looking at myself on my phone there. Anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and crack this open again. Like I said, I have no idea what's in here. Although he did mention there might be some stuff in here for Summer. So, oh. Okay, I don't know if that showed on camera. This popped out as I cut that open. Read before opening the goodies. and this is the downside of doing this fairly in the dark. It's hard to read. Read before opening the goodies. I've something upon you. Okay, I can't make that out. It's kind of too dark right now. But let's see here. All right. Oh, I should not be doing this in the dark. This is, oh, well, now the light is drowning it out. There's a lot to read here. So, all right, Dear Mock. Here's the second package. I sent you some sweets, some die-cast cars, and a Transformers Power Core Combiners ice pick with the Chain Claw Minicon. So he's all there except for the box, but you like to open your toys, so I made it easier for you, which is true. Let me pause right there. Which is true. You know, lots of times, not only if I get stuff from you or anyone else, or you know, stuff that I buy for myself, lots of times, honestly, if I get it sealed, it'll end up I'll procrastinate on opening it, largely because yeah, I like to shoot review pictures or sometimes video, so sometimes that gets in the way of just cracking toys open and playing with them. It's something I've struggled with. I know it sounds weird, like, not that it's like a disorder or anything, but it's just like, you know, I always, this is going back years. If you followed me long enough, you know, any of my videos where I showed like all my stuff waiting to get reviewed, I struggle with that, like always putting it off so that I could give it the proper review treatment. And I say I struggle because I keep wanting to just, you know what, forget all that, forget that, just crack it open and enjoy the hell out of it already. So anyway, so if I get stuff loose already, there is zero of that struggle. It's just boom, I got the toy, it's good to go. Anyway, hopefully everything arrived intact. If not, let me know, and let me know. I'm glad we could be friends. Me too, man. Thank you. Oh, also, I threw in one of my G.I. Joes. He doesn't have a name, so it's up to you to give him a name and some weapons. P.S. Hope you liked your banner and the DJ Pong 3 sketch I put in the package, and hopefully this changes your view on bronies. Okay, here's the thing. You're one of my my few friends that's like a serious brony. Going back through years of YouTube, I know I've had other viewers who are bronies, and I know I've offended more than a few with a few of my April Fool's videos that took a stab at My Little Pony. Here's the thing: it's just for fun. I don't hate My Little Pony. And if you're a brony, you know, but I'm not exactly a brony, just because I've never really gotten the chance to watch it, or you know, be a fan. Anyway, we're not bad people. We just like to watch MLP and do some artistic shit with the characters. And again, you know, more power to you. It's like, no matter what you're a fan of, who cares? Who cares what anyone thinks? You know, really, whether it's My Little Pony, what else could be considered weird for like a typical dude to be into? Barbie. I actually have some Barbies. How many of you guys know that? Anyway, well, that's the story for another thing. Hi to the wife and little Summer. From Kyle, aka the Geeky Brony, which, you know, now I know him mostly as Everything Is Awesome TV, but yeah, the Geeky Brony, that's his original name. And so there's some little Harley-like diamonds right there. And so anyway, all right, let's continue on with, this is so weird, I don't know. Now I'm rethinking my decision to do this in the dark. I mean, I'm not completely in the dark, just I have my little desk on up there, and it's just not as well lit as I typically would be. And there's another letter. Okay. Here's another letter. So here's the thing. He joked to me. He was like, you know what? When you finally open your package, it might be like an hour long unboxing. I'm gonna take time reading these letters first. So hopefully you enjoy what's in the box when it comes to me. When it comes to me, it doesn't just get what they wanted in a trade, they get more. So I threw in some Army Men and 25th anniversary Toys R Us exclusive. Oh wait, you know what? Like summer Lego as well as Lego Scooby-Doo custom. Sorry, I'm just gonna kind of custom Walking Dead made by yours truly, and a mini Domo. Ooh, and some weapons for your minifigs. And I threw in the Deathstroke 25th anniversary from the same true pack as a fuck it, why not? So hopefully when you enjoy this stuff, and hopefully we can do more trading in the future. Yeah, definitely. From Kyle, aka Bonesy. By the way, not all bronies are bad people. Let me clear that up. I really don't have anything against bronies. You know, any jokes I've made about MLP in the past really was just, you know how okay, I don't know how else to put it, and here I go rambling. It's what I do. Sorry, it's if you're new to my videos, it's what I do. Anyone who follows me knows. Anyway, I've been the type in the past and up till now, not as much now, honestly. I mean, I'm getting older, kind of getting over it, but I like to push buttons, you know, so where I can kind of poke at some people, even though I don't really personally have anything against them, because, you know, there's people who I really, okay, now it's going to sound mean. If there's anyone that I really personally have something against, I'm not going to make jokes about it, you know? I'm going to be serious about it. You know, I joke about things that I'm not really serious about. If I'm serious about it, it's not funny to me. You know, anyway. So it's like, you know, bronies. It was just something that, you know, to poke fun at. So, you know, anybody who's watching, if you're a brony, whether you've known me a long time or not, you know, just don't take offense. And to be honest, I've had ideas to do more of my April Fool's, you know, stuff, taking a stab at My Little Pony. Not so much bronies, but just My Little Pony and the fandom. I've had some pretty cool ideas. I just they're kind of what's the word? A little more complex than the stuff I've done previously, and I just haven't gotten around to it. But again, it's just for fun, you know. And I don't do it like how do you say? I don't do it to kind of, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, never mind that. Bronies, you're alright with me, alright? AKA the Geeky Brony. P.S. You can call me either one of these. Alright, Bonesy. Even though more recently I've known you for a long time, I've gotten used to knowing you as Everything is Awesome TV. But at this point, right now, you're Santa Kyle. So anyway, there's look on the back. So, and if you guys are wondering why you see me pressed down right here, I got the baby monitor on. So anyway, also threw in one of my sketches. The special thing about it is that I only give my artwork to friends and family only, so you can do whatever you want with it. I appreciate that. I definitely, you know, consider us friends. So there's a couple things here, and whoa, okay, so I took a peek. Yeah, let's see. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I kind of hate now that I'm shooting this in this lighting because, you know, as you can see, I'm in the dark, but, you know, the lamp's right there, and as you get closer to it, everything's kind of drowned out, like when I was holding the package up to it, but I don't know if this is going to pick up well. Yeah, okay, well, it's not picking up the greatest, but you get an idea That is a really cool drawing, man. That is really cool. Yeah, that is cool. A geeky brony original. I like that. That is really cool. There you go. I think it kind of shows better there. Still not as good as if I just had normal lighting. That was kind of dumb of me. But hey, I started sticking with it, and we're going on 15 minutes, over 15, and I haven't even gotten to toys, but I'm taking a peek here. Yeah, there's some good stuff. It's gonna take me a while. Oh, look at that. Okay, this is another one where it's like, I wish I wasn't shooting this low light, because then it's not showing up as good as it should. But you can kind of get the idea. There you go. Hashtag big kid. SME toys. Baddest mofo on YouTube. No toys, no life. And of course there's Harley. You know, we're both, that's what's cool too, is we're both obsessed with Harley. Both obsessed. That is really cool. Designed by the Geeky Brony. That is just really cool, man. Honestly, that's really cool. Yeah, I'm actually, you can't see it in the show, but I'm gonna have to put that up on the wall. I think I might have to do like a little a board, and I don't know exactly where they are right now off the top of my head after moving several times over the past few years, but I have other like drawings from friends, YouTube friends, that I should pull back out and throw on the wall. But yeah, oh, that is awesome. I love it, man. Thank you. That's so cool. All right. This horrible lighting. Here's the thing. So the lamp is right there, and I put it low. So it's like, as I look in here, I can barely see. I basically really have to pull things out to see. So here we go. It's a little bag. Well, actually, it's a good thing I'm shooting on my you can't see it, but it's my review table. Usually I'll shoot. I'm not even bother explaining, but I have this little table that I use, and it's not good. It wouldn't have been sufficient for all this stuff. Wow. Okay, there's all this cool stuff here. Okay, I might have to not show every little thing. There's just a bunch of cool stuff here. Okay, so there's some stuff in here that I think goes to some other things in there, so I'm gonna put these aside. But first up, let's look at some of these minifigs. Or there's a couple minifigs in here. Oh damn, this horrible lighting. Why did I do this? I forget. I remember he showed me this before. And I wasn't familiar, and I don't remember if he told me or I looked him up, but I forget who this dude is, so I'm going to have to look it up. But this is definitely a minifigure I didn't have, so that's cool. And Scooby-Doo, which is also really cool. I never got any of the Scooby-Doo stuff. Some Marvel Legends stuff here. More minifigs. This, I'm assuming this was from, I forget this, I know this guy, but his name escapes me right now, from The Simpsons, but this is like a version of him in costume. I guess that was from the series. Oh, okay, so there's this guy, and at first I was like, who is this? And it's, what's his name? So this is trouble with doing these things at past 1 in the morning after a really long day and virtually no rest. Coral. Carl. I think this is supposed to be, I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure, so correct me if I'm wrong, that this is a custom Carl. And you might have said that, but I was kind of skimming in the in your letter. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a custom little Carl minifig. That's cool. Use the little legs too, so that he's You know, kid size. Some army men. These are some cool little army men. These are like tiny. These are smaller than the usual army men. There's those little race car. Summer's gonna like this. Oh, look at that little domo, with nerdy glasses on. And then there's a little. Oh, that's cool. A little bag of like minifigure weapons, and a few more here as well. Okay, so let me. Oh, check that out. It's Skywarp, right? I think, or is this someone else? No, this might be someone else. Anyway, it's one of those Creons, Transformers one. I'll have to look that up and figure out exactly who he is. So there's a couple little accessories here. This little Spider-Man thing. I don't know exactly what that is. I'll have to ask you later when we message. So there's a couple things here, some Marvel Legends things that I think go to some stuff in here. But let's pull some more stuff out. So here is a bag of. Wow. Okay, here's the thing. So second bag I pulled out, and it's full of stuff, full of figures, and that's not even like half of everything that's in here. There's a lot of cool stuff. This is gonna be a long video, so sorry. That's all I gotta say. Sorry. All right. So what do we got in here? Oh, what's this? Oh, what is this? I'm not sure what this was supposed to be. But it kind of busted up, and it's made of clay. It got kind of busted up in here. But anyway, moving on. Let's there's an Iron Grenadier. This is cool. So basically, in this bag we got a bunch of G.I. Joe, mostly I think 25th anniversary. And this little thing, I don't know if her eyes move. I think it's a girl. Is that a, it looks like it's a vegetable, or is that just a heart? I don't know. I can't tell. But this is a cute little toy that I think Summer would well, I think is meant to be for Summer, and I think she'll like that. And Olaf, which that's actually really cool. Summer loves Frozen, which what kid doesn't? So anyway, all right, G.I. Joes. This is we now things like, you know, Kyle. He's a brony, like to the core, like a diehard brony. You know, and I got no problem with that. I respect that. You know, I'm not a, you know, I don't follow MLP myself. But again, like I said, I don't have anything against it. But you know, that's something we don't really have in common. That, you know, I don't something from that clay thing here, I think. Anyway, what I'm trying to say, I think some of that stuff that broke, I think it was part of this figure right here. And it came off. Let's see if I can. I don't know if glue holds on this. I'll try. Anyway, there are some things common interests we share. One of them is G.I. Joe for sure, along with like brick stuff, of course, Lego, Mega Bloks, stuff like that. So anyway, G.I. Joe is one of our biggest what do you call it? You know, common interests. So there's a bunch of G.I. Joes here, and these two, these are pre-25th anniversary. I don't remember exactly off the top of my head if these were Valor versus Venom or Spy Troops, but I want to say these guys were Valor versus Venom, and I'm pretty sure this is Stalker and Dusty. Really cool. And again, that's actually cool that these are loose, because I'm just, you know, I can just go straight to playing with these. And actually, I want to take these guys outside. Maybe tomorrow I can just shoot some quick pics of these, you know, guys, and like action and stuff. So anyway, there's that Destro with an Iron Grenadier. that is just really cool. Zartan. And I forget this guy's name. I think it's Copperhead. I think. And then this is a guy I think that you're saying like has no name. I'm not sure. It's kind of I don't know exactly who he is, but yeah, you know what? I can use him as like a nameless. Well, you know, I'll kind of assign him something, but as he is, I don't know who he is, and I think that's kind of cool. Just kind of make him my own. So then there's this guy, which I can see you did some sculpting on, which is formerly, well, it still is a core, based on a core figure, but there's a couple things that broke off, including this thing, which was like optics. I know it's pointless trying to show it on the camera, but Kyle will know. So anyway, all right, let me throw these in the bag real quick. Oh, there's so much stuff in here. This really is, you know, that there was no understating there in the beginning when I said this is Christmas in August. All right, so there's this broken up clay. I'm gonna have to ask you about that later. Just scoot that stuff over. Wow, I don't even know. Here, let me see if I can give you guys a look. You see that? I'm almost like I might have to break this into 2 videos, but you know, we'll just go all in. You know, if you don't want to watch that long, that's cool. You know, if you want to stick around, that's great too. So anyway, what are these? Oh, okay. These are the Walking Dead. The McFarlane Walking Dead, they call it like the figures. They were technically building toy sets, and I don't know how many series. So there's a bunch of figures in here. I don't know if I can show all of them. I mean, I'll try to just real quick. I'm not even gonna bother naming them. That's Daryl right there, and Abraham. He is one of my favorites. Michonne, of course. I forget this dude's name escapes me, but it was the guy who was lying about, you know, being able to save everyone. Of course, there's Rick, and then one of Michonne's zombie pets. And I'm sorry. I'm realizing one of the other downsides with shooting in such low light. You know, the front facing camera on my phone is you know, it's not great quality to begin with, as opposed to shooting, you know, the regular rear facing camera. It's even worse in low light. But anyway, there's a zombie. So I don't know how many, off the top of my head, I don't know how many series of these. I'm assuming these were from the blind bags. There's another zombie. I don't know how many series they made of these. I remember I'd gotten a few because I found some packs on clearance. And then recently they showed up at 99 cents only, but I haven't gotten around to getting any of those yet. But there's more than enough right here. Oh, there's some really cool ones. And again, I'm almost regretting shooting in this low light because it is not going to do justice. I forgot this dude's name. I'm pretty sure this is what's his name? The one black dude who Rick had some history with. And then oh, this one's cool. This looks like a he was a motorcycle cop. Now he's a dead ass cop. Oh, I like this one. This one just looks so, I mean, you know, it's female, and you know me, I love the ladies, even the zombie ladies, but just her pose, it's just, unlike the other zombies who are just kind of like more action-packed, she's just so dramatic. I like that. And this one, I don't know if look at that one. Okay, God, that's horrible lighting. I think this is a female too, yeah. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it is. But her head is just... That is really cool. Awesome, man. You know what? So, again, I don't know what series these are, but in the few that I've gotten, I don't have any of these. Actually, I think this one's gonna be my favorite. Michonne. Love it, man. Thank you. Alright. I gotta China. Sorry. I should have brought my iced coffee up. I went for a quick run to to McDonald's because I was like, all right, I'm either, if I don't get up and go grab some coffee, I'm gonna knock out. So, but I didn't bring it up with me. So anyway, moving on. There's some things here. Okay, some things wrapped in. Ooh, and a little bubble wrap. Oh, that is cool. Look at that. Oops. Bat pod. That is really cool. And I think there's a ton of Hot Wheels in here. So let's just go through these. Oh, this one's cool. But you know what? Honestly, as I look at this, I know you like him too, so I can mention it. Like, you know who would love this? And if you don't mind, I think I'm gonna save this and give it to him next time I see him. Freaking Clownfire with his dick ass nose. But yeah, he's obsessed. I don't know if any of you remember Clownfire. I mean, aside from Kyle, I know you know because we both mention him from time to time. Anyway, for any of you who aren't familiar, me and Clownfire, man, we go way back. But anyway, he loves any Hot Wheels and Matchbox that's like police themed. He once army built a single Hot Wheels police cruiser. I don't know exactly which one it was off the top of my head, but it was a Hot Wheels police cruiser. He once army built 50 of those fuckers. 50 of a single Hot Wheel car. Wrap your mind around that for a second. I've never said anything like that. That's just weird. Anyway, so I'm gonna pull out a bunch of cars here. You know what's funny is just earlier today, Summer was playing with her. I have this play set that I got for her, but I haven't brought it down for her. But it's been in my room. I built it. I just haven't put the stickers on it. I think I showed it in one of my recent hauls. And it was a Prime Day deal. And when she comes in here, she loves to play with it. And she'll go downstairs. She has her own. She has a little what do you call it? Like a rack with different bins with her toys, and one of those bins is all her Hot Wheels cars. She loves Hot Wheels. If you didn't know. So anyway, she grabs her little basket. She has a little toy shopping basket. She puts all her Hot Wheels cars in there, brings it up here, and just has fun with them and the little play set, which is actually I'm gonna pull it. It's right here. She loves this thing. And I love that she loves it. I got it for her. I love Hot Wheels playsets too, but personally this isn't one of the ones that I would use for what it's kind of too colorful. I like the stuff that's a little more, nothing Hot Wheels and playsets is going to be really realistic. At least, not anything current or modern. But anyway, I specifically got this for her, and I'm glad she enjoys it. So anyway, so she loves grabbing her Hot Wheels, and I love these. I love these. I should have put the camera lower. I don't want to move it now. It'd be kind of weird moving it while it's recording already. So anyway, boom. That is a badass. What is this? It's the El Camino. No, S. Oh, it's hard to read. That says S Camino. But it's this tricked out looking El Camino. Really cool. There's that. That's really cool. And this is I don't know exactly what series this might be from. It's a 71 AMC Javelin AMX. But this is I don't know. I don't think this was a Super Treasure Hunt. I think this is one of those car culture series type things, and it's got the real riders. The real rubber tires, and it's metal on metal. Really cool. These are some of my favorites. I love it. And unfortunately, they make Super Treasure Hunts like that. So I'm just gonna try to fly through these because we're already almost 40 minutes in. You weren't kidding. This shit's gonna be like an hour. Wow. If you've been watching this long, I appreciate it. You know, if nothing else, Kyle, I'm sure you're watching. You know, I'm thanking you for watching, but at the same time, just thank you for all this stuff. So this is, what is this? I don't know what this is called. I mean, these things are never easy to read, you know, the undersides, but it's much more in this low light. But that is cool. Look at that. It's kind of like an experimental car. One of those kind of speed, like the kinds they do to break speed barriers or whatever you call it. But this thing opens. How cool is that? That's badass. And then I'm pretty sure this is a Mustang. Really cool. This is like an 80s or 92. Yeah, close. Kind of reminds me of my youth. And it's a funny car. I'm pretty sure that's a Camaro. Could be. See, I'm just way off right now. This one's a Mustang as well. Mustang, like, funny car. I'm not gonna mess around and try to name this one. This one's a custom V8 Vega. That's interesting. I've actually, this is one of those ones I don't think I've ever heard of that car. So that's really cool. All right. Let's see if I can get these out of the way. There's still room on the table. There's more loose Hot Wheels cars in here. Let's see if I can just pull out. Then there's other things in here. Ooh, there's a cool combi. Okay, anyway, let me pull this. Oh, there's another one. I don't know if this was a Super or like one of the car culture cars. Is this? Oh, that's badass. So anyway, so check it out. This is another one that's it's got the real rider wheels, metal on metal, meaning it's got a metal body and metal chassis. If you're not familiar, and this is a '70 Ford Mustang Boss 302. Shit, that is fucking sweet as fuck. That's the kind of thing that is like, oh, that I would love to have a real car like that. For those that don't know, if you don't know me well enough, imports are cool. You know, I like them as much as the next person. I think that's all the loose Hot Wheels. But I love American muscle. You know. So anyway, here we go. What else we got here? So there was that. Then there's this. What is this? 66 Nova with Hot Wheels on it. I love that. That's really cool. This is one of those wild Hot Wheels original creations. What is this? Cloak and Dagger. Now, I want to say, usually, lots of times with these kinds of Hot Wheels, there's some gimmick to them. I don't know if this has one. I want to believe it does. I don't know what it is though. I'll have to look at that later. But I want to think this does something. I'll have to look into that later. All right, where are we at? Oh, is this Bone Shaker? Is this? Yeah, it's a version of Bone Shaker, which is, you know, one of the iconic Hot Wheels creations. What's this? Some more muscle. 1967 Camaro. I love that one. That one's classic. That cool combi. Customizers love the hell out of these, you know, and just any fans, especially of Volkswagen. I was trying to do that German accent, and this is, of course, the Bat. How cool is that? Which is actually cool about this, because I know I have this sealed, but I don't think I ever got an extra one to open. So there you have it. I don't have to, you know, bother putting off opening. So I think this is all the loose cars. Check this out. So the rest of these were Hot Wheels, and there was like, what, one Matchbox? This right here is a Tomica car, which that is really cool, because I actually have a smallish, I want to say smallish collection of Tomica cars. And again, you know, I'm holding it up like it's gonna focus, but just to give you guys a look. And cool thing about Tonga cars is they usually have some sort of moving or opening part, and this does. The back opens up, really cool. So, and this is a Mitsubishi EV, not sure. But that is cool. I like that. Alright, okay, so I think that is all the loose Hot Wheels. There's a couple other... Okay, wait, what's this? Oh, I think there's two more Walking Dead figures, which these are unopened versions of some that have already been in here. There's Daryl and Michonne, so maybe I can pay it forward with these. Don't need the army build. Michonne and Daryl. But thanks for those. Okay, let's see. I think you mentioned to me, even though you wrote it in a letter, that you forgot the Minicon, which I think was it this that's supposed to have a Minicon or something? Which, this is a power core combiner, if I'm not mistaken, like you mentioned. So, what was, I forget what his name was off the top of my head. Ice Pick, was it? And it's a Decepticon. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool design on that. I'll have to give this guy like a... Oh, that's cool. I'll have to look up instructions. Or, you know, it doesn't look like this one's very complex. I'll probably figure that one out on my own. But just in this vehicle mode alone, that's really cool. And then... forget if you mentioned in a letter. Another thing, if you're new to watching my videos, I have horrible memory. How much more on a day that I'm tired as hell and I forgot my coffee downstairs. So I forget if you mentioned it in one of your letters, but is this Jazz? I don't know, but this is a cool transformer. I'll have to give this guy a go later, but I don't know if you mentioned it again, but I want to say this is Jazz, unless it's just a repaint of Jazz and it's another character. But oh, this makes me okay. Here's the thing: I actually kind of sold most of my Transformers not long ago, and this is kind of like it makes me miss them. But this is just cool. I mean, Transformers. Man, Transformers are cool as hell, because come on, they're, you know, the Autobots, you get cool-ass sports cars, and they turn into cool-ass robots. It's cool as hell, man. I love Transformers. I love G.I. Joe, Transformers, Hot Wheels, Lego, Mega. Toys are awesome. If you're not into toys, I'm going to try not to trash talk here. So I'll just leave it at that. Okay, so... okay, with this right here, I know I'm gonna ramble a little. Just reason. So first of all, check it out. Marvel Legends Captain Marvel. Out of the box, but she is complete. So there's that, and then her masked head, as well as the Build-A-Figure pieces for Odin. Or is this the alternate head that is like the old Thor? I don't remember. But yeah, so there's those. So anyway, let's look at Captain Marvel here. Oh, it's a really cool figure. You gotta love Marvel Legends. Just gotta love Marvel Legends. Okay, here's the thing. Alright. And we're going on 45 minutes. I'm about to ramble. So bear with me. This is especially for fellow Marvel Legends collectors. So first off, before I get into or say whatever the hell I was about to say, if you've been following me, you might have noticed that my Marvel Legends pickups has slowed a bit. Not due to any like loss of interest in Marvel Legends. Okay, well, maybe a tiny bit. I'll explain that in a second. That was the point that I was about to get to. But I'll get back to that in a second. First of all, I'll say mainly so I was on this huge Marvel Legends kick. Um, if you've been following over the past few months, and I was amassing them pretty fast. So I built up a collection pretty fast. Um, the thing is, I was largely going after ones I can get at less than retail. Because as it turned out, there was actually a lot you can get for less than, not just less than retail, but some a lot less, especially when they were popping up at Ross for $6.99. That is insane. $20 figures for only $6.99. And then on Amazon, there was a lot you can get for less than retail. Not many as low as that, but still for 10 to 15, you know, some great deals there. So anyway, that's largely the reason my Legends collecting has slowed, is because I've kind of, you know, gotten all the ones, you know, currently available for cheap, that I can find anyway. On top of that, oh, and then there's all the more recent stuff, you know, like the Marvel Knights wave, the Thor Ragnarok wave, the Spider-Man Homecoming wave, which that one I have gotten zero of. The Ragnarok wave, I haven't found them yet, even though I've heard they've popped up here in Vegas, but I'm gonna wait on those. The Marvel Knights, I had to get them. You know, those were some I didn't want to wait for, so I got Daredevil. I got Elektra and Punisher, and